Welcome back, all you beautiful people. You are still kicking it right here with your Feel Good Breakfast crew on SABC3. Now, this morning, we're continuing this conversation about time management, especially for the parents out there. How have you been able to adjust to that? So we posted this question. Time management can be a challenge when learning online. How have you structured, homeschooling? What has been some of those challenges? And a lot of people have been coming through with their answers. One of them being Claudia, saying it has helped them by setting daily goals on all subjects, planning out their day from the time they wake up, breaks in between for refreshing. It really motivates them when they achieve those daily goals. And I hope you're putting a snack in there as well, Mom, Claudia. Another one comes through from Mulemo saying, I'm a learner and I'm doing all my best to manage my time so that I can learn through online studies, although it's not the same when a teacher explains this to me. I understand, but this is the challenges that we face during this time.
Definitely, indeed. And now Karuna has something to say. She says, Jamie, you look amazing, firstly. And then we receive a schedule every Monday for the week with all the activities that we need to do. We sit down at the dining room table and work there every day since day one of lockdown. And I think it's really cool to see how this is actually bringing structure back into people's lives and bringing some more consistency and hopefully some sanity too. So we've got another one from Yulia, and actually this one's from YouTube, and she says, my heart really goes out to every matriculant, especially this year. So be strong, boys and girls, and I always give my support to primary school learners, and I'm willing to help matrics as well. Well, Julian is out there to assist us, but we've got some more online learning happening, and Tabisa's going to be chatting to us about learning violins online. Very interesting stuff. Let's check it out.
You're with your Feel Good Breakfast show. It is Expresso right here on SABC3. Now, there's a saying that goes, when you play a violin piece, you are a storyteller and you are telling a story. The non-profit organization Muzukidz has been helping children from disadvantaged communities in Cape Town tell their stories through online violin lessons. And Muzukidz has helped students from various communities remain united through their violin lessons during this national lockdown, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, founder of Muzukidz, Botha, joins us this morning on a video call to tell us more about this wonderful world and this virtual violin lessons that she has been offering. Maria, good morning. Thank you so much for making time. Firstly, how did you start Muzukidz and how did the online violin lessons come about?
Well, if you had asked me 2 months ago that if you can teach a violin online, I would have just immediately told you impossible. So Muzukidz started in 2015, and we've been working with many children coming into a venue in the city for the past 4 or 5 years. And when this lockdown came, it was like, no, how can we get to these kids? How are they going to be able to continue violin? And I was in total shock, like paralyzed. And yeah, the solutions were there, not more difficult than find a cell phone in a house and start by sending them little videos on WhatsApp.
This makes me so happy. Honestly, you've put a smile on my face this morning just telling this story. But what about students who then don't have access to computers or have no data or Wi-Fi for the virtual lessons? How do you manage that?
Well, the children that we are working with come from all the surrounding informal settlements around Cape Town. They don't have computers, they don't have iPads. And I just realized the only way we can connect with them, the only way we can get them to receive their lessons would be to find one phone in a family. We literally send them data on that number that we have available. And of course, where there's a guardian, a parent, an uncle, whoever that phone belongs to is going to have to give their phones to the children to receive their lessons. And it's working. I mean, I've got a girl that practiced yesterday. Her dad told me from 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm so thankful that we can use this precious time where they literally have nothing else to do to get them to enjoy just practicing their violins and have something to do for that matter.
This is terrific. I think that, there's so many challenges that come with it, including access to a computer or a cell phone from which to record these videos. But you see just how much you're able to arrive at the different solutions when you really apply yourself. But I love the fact that you're getting the whole family involved and interacting with this process as well. This is just so incredible. But why was it so important for you to start these online lessons?
I just believe, it's not because you are born in a poor area that you are poor. And it's so important for me. I'm teaching these children as well, and the whole process of learning to play the violin, it makes them positive. It makes it just creates so much beauty within, and so much emotional stimulation as well. And I didn't want these children to feel suddenly abandoned after this long 4-year road that we've been traveling with them, to just feel now they're cut off just because they are living in areas where there are no means to access computers, internet, etc. And I think it's a fabulous escape for them, you know, to just play the violins for hours, and to have this incredible thing that they realize they can do something that no one else has. And I look at some of them when they send us back their little videos, and I see kids in the background coming out in the alleys and listening to them. So I think they become heroes of their neighborhood.
You really are building communities through the work that you are doing here. But of course, you are doing more work. I suppose you're playing your part in other ways to help those in need during the lockdown. How can people make a donation, and what can they donate to this cause? Please let us know how we can all step in and help.
Yes, you know, sometimes when you say donation, it's such a big word, and people immediately think of millions. And to participate to one child just accessing education, if you've got 50 Rand in your wallet, it's by a simple press of a button, you can go to the website, and you can, the website of Muzukidz, and you can just put that 50 Rand out of your wallet. Even 20 Rand is going to give them some minutes of data to continue to follow their lessons. And the website is muzukidz.co.za, as easy as that.
Maria Botha, hear it from me, and I'm sure you've heard this one before. You are a total hero. Thank you so much for the amazing work that you are doing for these children, but not just for these children, for society in general. You really are a part of the South African story we love to hear, the South African story that shows that there is so much potential and so much possibility when we all band together to do good out there. Thank you so much for joining us on the line this morning, Maria.
I love speaking about these beautiful children. Thanks for the opportunity.
Our big thanks to the founder of Muzukidz, Maria Botha, for joining us and sharing more about how music has been uplifting the children who need it most. Of course, we can all join in and help. Go on to muzukidz.co.za.